Should I adjust it just a little bit?
We're live. Are we live? Hello.
You know, it's funny. I'm so used to like having people on the other end where they can like talk and I can interact that now that I'm like, wait, this is.
But they can interact. They can type.
That's true.
But they can interact. They can type.
We're not watching it right over there. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm not watching it. I just have it.
Yeah. So it's New Year's Eve. It's good to be here with all of you. We have some exciting things that are going to happen.
I'm excited to hear what those exciting things are that I don't know about.
I think the first, I don't know. I'm assuming people who are here at this current moment, which I think is mostly just us, they've seen the gingerbread video. And so we have our gingerbread houses over here, and we've been eyeing them since we filmed that, which was 3-4 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Like 3 weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
So we are going to try to eat part of those.
Because we want to see, well, I wanted to eat one like right after, but then we didn't. And then I was like, well, they're probably bad now, but we do want to still try and eat them, see how they are.
I don't know if bad is the right word. I would probably say they're just very, very stale.
I don't think they're moldy. So yeah, so we're going to try and eat those, see how they are, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, see, that makes sense. Lifestyle with Sarah, that makes sense that they would be too hard to eat. We're expecting them to be really hard to eat. We just think it would be kind of funny to try. I'm not imagining eating more than however much I can break off without breaking my teeth, hopefully.
Right.
In an ideal world, no teeth will be broken here, because I also don't know that we could do anything. Yeah. I don't know that we could do anything about breaking our teeth right now. That'd be kind of unfortunate.
What do you mean, like going to go to the dentist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would not.
Yeah, we'll do our best not to.
Hey, we'll try not to break a tooth. We'll try not to. That'd be bad. So should we try and eat them?
Should we do that right now, or should we wait? Kind of have like a buildup of 5 or 6 or 7 minutes.
What do you want to talk about in the meantime? How are you guys doing? What are you guys doing for New Year's Eve? Are you doing anything, or are you just at home like us? We're pretty boring. Yeah.
We're not that boring. I don't think we're boring.
Well, we didn't really have the opportunity to do anything. We didn't feel like we should go out and do anything. So we're just at home. And our kids are in bed.
It's true.
Having no idea that tomorrow is New Year. So...
Yeah.
It's true. What about champagne?
We can do that. Do you want me to get it?
Sure.
It's non-alcoholic, just for the record. Not that anybody probably cares.
Did you say it's not alcoholic?
It is. You got actual, wow, we have actual champagne. I thought you didn't.
No,
Would you like to get it? Do you want me to get it?
No, you can get it.
Yeah, I'll get it. Sure you don't want to wait till midnight?
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to be up till midnight?
Do I think we're going to be up till midnight, or do they think we're going to be up till midnight? I don't think we're going to be up till midnight. I hope. Well, we could be. What time is it right now? Well, what time is it where you guys are? It's only 8 o'clock, 8:04 where we are. So.
It's true. That's not that late.
It's not. We have a while to go.
It is already 2021 in a lot of the world, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So. Are any of you guys where it's already 2021? Because that would be cool.
If you are, why are you still awake? It's okay. It's not.
7 p.m. where you are. Okay, so you have more to go than we do if you're trying to stay up. But if your husband is not home until 11, then I guess if you stay up until he gets home, then you're almost there. So that is nice.
Where?
Yeah, I put it in the door.
Look at that. That's funny. I saw this earlier. I didn't look at it.
That is funny. I do like my just sparkling juice, so it makes sense that he thought that's what I got.
Struggling.
Yeah.
Where's the thingy?
So I guess we'll have our champagne now instead of having it at midnight, since we probably won't make it till midnight, right?
I'm not, unless 8 million people show up, in which case I'll stay awake for them.
If you want us to stay up till midnight, the way to get us to stay up is to invite all your friends to the super exciting live stream, and then we'll be forced to stay up because we're super entertaining.
As you can see.
We're also drinking our champagne out of our plastic champagne flutes because we used to have champagne glasses, and then I think I broke one. We only had 2, and I broke one.
Mhm.
And so these champagne flutes are from our video that we made when we hit 10 subscribers on YouTube. And it was our video where, what did we title it? We hit 0.
This makes me sad. We're good. We're here.
Happy New Year, Abdullah. Hopefully the kids didn't hear that. They sleep pretty good. But either way, these are our champagne flutes from that video that we made. We decided to keep them because we didn't have any other champagne flutes, and so it seemed like a good idea. So good thing we have them, right? Wow, that is about to overflow.
No, it's just bubbles.
There you go. Wow. Ooh, have not smelled that in a while.
Okay, so now we have these.
You're like, what do we do now? Hi, Catherine.
So does anybody have any questions that we could talk about for a few minutes?
Anybody have anything they want to know? Should we cheers?
Yes.
Cheers.
Congratulations
Cheers.
making it to 2021 since. Okay. See,
Well, we're almost
I realize we're not in 2021, but I was thinking about this earlier. And I think like Australia, isn't Australia the first place that hits like the new year? I know they're the
No
first place
idea.
that gets iPhones when new iPhones get released. So that's very
That
important.
makes sense.
But I kind of think even though everybody hits it at a different time, as soon as the first people hit it, technically the whole world. Because if part of the earth is on a new year, wouldn't that mean the whole year? The whole earth is on a new year all at once? We're just not experiencing it till later. But then there's also Greenwich Mean Time, which I realize is 0, and then everything else is 0 plus 1, 2, whatever.
Mhm.
So
I don't have an answer for you. What do you guys think?
I spent some time thinking about this today. It was very, very important.
I mean, yeah. It depends on how you think about time, I guess. Right?
I guess so.
I don't know. I don't have an answer. I'm just gonna sit here.
So
What do you want to talk about?
I'm actually curious. I don't know this because I think ever since we've been married,
Mhm.
which has been a while,
Almost 8 years. So long.
I don't know that we've stayed up till midnight for New Year's Eve
Mhm.
since we've been married.
We were talking about this today and trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Not on New Year's Eve. I don't think we have ever together.
So I'm curious, do you have any memories of ever staying up to New Year's Day?
I remember like going like when I was in high school and stuff, or like maybe younger than high school, like going with my family to parties and stuff. But I don't remember if we ever stayed up till midnight. Yeah, I don't have any like specific times that I can pinpoint. Like, yes, we stayed up till midnight on this day. But I feel like I have at some point. Did you?
I know that I have. I know that. So I moved to Indiana from Colorado in 2006. And I remember at least once during the few years I lived there, while I was still in high school, staying up with my family. I'm pretty sure it was pretty anticlimactic. Like by the time midnight rolled around, we were all kind of like, okay, it's time to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, living in Colorado, I remember at least 1 or 2 parties that were in theory supposed to be till midnight, but
Raves.
I think they were pretty low key. I honestly don't remember any like super exciting things ever happening in my life on New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm. But I just thought of a time I do remember staying up past midnight. I think it was on Black Friday one time. I know this has nothing to do with New Year's, but didn't we go like to Target after midnight one time? Or did we wake up really early in the morning? What did we do?
There was a year.
This is like very out of character for us, right?
Well, no, not when you hear why. There was a year where we, I think this was when you were still in college. It was like the first year. It was the first Black Friday after we got married, or the second. But you had a job where you were working on Thanksgiving. It's funny that we're talking about Thanksgiving.
I know.
But you were working, and so we didn't really do anything. And for Thanksgiving night, like I made ham and like 3 other things.
Yep.
And then after that, we stayed up, we hung out, and then we went to Target. And on a whim, when we got to Target and there was the big line, because it wasn't open yet, they went through and they were like, I haven't gotten to the thing that was the whim yet, but they went through and they were handing out like, oh, this is what number in line you are. And we were numbers like 25 and 26. And for the first 50 people who wanted it, they had the option of buying 50-inch flat screen TVs for $250 each.
Instead of like, I don't know,
a couple hundred more than that.
600, yeah.
Either way, we went, like our whole purpose of going shopping on that trip was like just to go for fun. And we walked away with two 50-inch flat screen TVs. Just because, which I actually ended up selling both of them.
For profit.
For her profit, because, why not? Not a huge profit. I still sold them for less than retail value.
That was in your big like selling phase, I feel like, right?
Yes, that was probably in the heat of it, or that was the thing that started it. There was a period there where I would buy and sell iPhones, and I mean, I'm kind of an Apple person, if you didn't know that. But I would buy and sell iPhones, so I'd buy them on Craigslist and then sell them either on Craigslist or eBay or vice versa. And I did that for a while because you can make in the end a little bit of money doing that. And when I say a little bit, I mean really like it's not very much.
Sometimes it was a good amount, but
well, yeah. Some of the phones I think I would get $100 or $200 profit, but then others it was none or $5 to $10, which then it all evens out.
So if you're interested,
because you guys really care about this.
They're not saying anything.
If you want, I can talk about my dissertation, and we'll be here all night. You'll all probably leave, but I think it's fascinating.
Oh dear, don't do that, please.
Either way,
mostly for my sake.
Like I've heard it before. I don't need to hear it.
Every time we like meet someone new and being in a new like area and everything, we meet, most people that we meet are new. And so we'll like meet new friends or whoever. They might not be our friends yet, but there are
strangers are
friends.
Just friends you haven't met yet.
And it'll come out, that Jacob has his doctorate or whatever. And so people always ask like, oh, what's your dissertation about? So I hear like all the time, like,
to be fair,
so also we did lose a couple of people watching, so they probably were like, "Oh, he's going to talk about his dissertation."
I'm not going to. Don't worry. Whenever I do talk about it, I do always ask everyone in the room. I get out my consent form and I say, "Would you like me to talk about this? Sign here." And if anybody says no, then I don't talk about it.
It's true. He does make sure that people are fine talking about it, but you do. I mean, the longer he goes, you do kind of check in with people.
I do.
So do you actually want to know about this? Do you not? So
when you spend hundreds of hours working on something, you get very like into it, and you get to the point where like nobody else is as into it as you are.
Yeah. And since you guys aren't saying anything in the chat, we're just going to keep talking about it. So you've been warned.
So one of the things, going back to thinking about New Year's and how we never stay up at night. When I lived in Colorado, my family had this tradition with another family that we were really good friends with, where we would go on a big hike on New Year's Day. That's fun. And I always remember that was really fun, except for one thing. I have this thing about hikes where when you spend all day going on a hike and you get to the end and there's a road that got there, that's the most frustrating thing in the world because I want to hike somewhere where you can't just drive.
Oh, like you saw that you could drive to get to the
Yeah,
same
it's like,
place.
oh, we're at the end of the hike and there's like a road 10 feet away. We could have driven here.
That's, yeah.
Those moments for me are always very hard because I want to hike somewhere where you can't drive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that is actually really one of my main memories of our New Year's Day hikes.
That's what you remember.
they were pretty. Like, I mean, it's Colorado, it's the mountains, it's gorgeous, but
That's so funny.
yeah, they're the one that I have the most vivid memory of. There was a road at the end.
So you did a different one every time, though, like for New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Were you usually with people for New Year's? Like, did your family get together for the people always?
I think it was pretty much always. It was always the same family.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it must have been a good thing because my sister married one of them. So.
Oh, that family.
Yeah, but
Worked out.
We always. I think we pretty much always, when we lived there, were with them.
Nice. So it was kind of a tradition, a little bit to do with them.
Yep.
That's cool. Do you guys have things that you always do for New Year's? Every time? You should let us know. Because we're interested.
What did you do on New Year's Day?
I don't know. I mean, we did different stuff every year. Like, we would get together with people, our family, but I think it was always random. It was never like the same. Not that I remember, at least. I don't have a very good memory. So we're losing people.
Okay.
Should we eat the gingerbread houses?
I'm curious.
Quick, do something interesting.
No, I actually have a question. So on this channel, our most viewed video, before I say what it is, does anybody know what it is? Can you write that in the comments? I'll wait like 10 seconds. But I'm kind of assuming nobody's going to write anything over there.
Well, they were writing and now they're just not anymore.
Okay. It's okay. We still love you guys. But our most viewed video is about M&Ms. And it has more views than all of the other videos on our channel combined times 2 or 3, which I'm pretty sure. Doesn't it have like 8,000 or 9,000?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know why. We don't understand.
Well, people like M&Ms. But
do you guys like M&Ms?
If I get M&Ms out, because we have some in the cabinet, if I get them out and place them here, do you think more people will come watch us?
Because they really want to watch us eat M&Ms, because that's what our most watched video is.
Well, no. So I'm curious, is anybody watching right now who the... Thanks, Stephen. is anybody watching right now who found us through our M&M video?
Like, that was the first video they found. Well, not our family who's watching.
Well,
they found us because they knew us already.
Well, that's fair. But no, I'm just curious because I think our M&M video, we used to do a lot more taste testy type videos, and now we don't as much. And so I'm always curious, did people who found us through that, were they really just interested in M&Ms, or were they interested in like us?
Us as people. Do you like us?
It's an important question.
Or do you just like M&Ms?
Would you like more?
I'll have some M&Ms.
Do you want to eat M&Ms?
I'll take some of that too. Though.
Are you sure you want to eat M&Ms?
Yeah, I always want to eat M&Ms. I feel weird like eating in front of people though. Is that rude? Should we not be eating?
Well, I was more thinking because M&Ms make your mouth like brown and black. Maybe we shouldn't.
No. I do need to drink water though, because you guys, if you didn't know, I started my own YouTube channel.
Shameless plug. This video is sponsored by Kathy's channel.
No.
My channel. I also have one.
I am filming a video right now where I drink a gallon of water every day. So I have to drink 4 Nalgene bottles every day. And this is my last one. I'm behind, so I need to be drinking this, really not champagne. So I'm gonna drink some water for a while. Why?
I put it there because it fits well in the gap there, and maybe it'll get people to come watch us. We're losing people.
Yep, they don't like M&Ms apparently. So I'm drinking water. You should talk about something.
I thought you were going somewhere.
Nope.
So
I'm drinking. Continue.
I'm curious, does anybody who's watching have anything that's like that you think is super interesting or different that you do for New Year's Day? Not
Like
New Year's
tomorrow?
Eve. Yeah. I also think there's like a delay.
Mm-hmm.
So if we sit and wait for people to actually answer that question, there's going to be a long pause. So
just talk about something else.
That makes sense.
Did you guys do anything on New Year's Day? Because traditionally you have if you get certain days off of work, you get New Year's Day off of work, right?
Yes.
So that's like tomorrow. So people would have worked today, and then why are you laughing at me?
do you remember like 5 minutes ago when I was talking about what we did on New Year's Day?
Oh, you did that on New Year's. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Did you have anything that you did on New Year's Day?
No. I forgot that that's the day you're talking about, not New Year's Eve.
It's okay.
It is okay. Anyway, yeah, we didn't really do anything particular.
Okay, sitting here thinking about New Year's Eve. I think one of the New Year's Eves that I remember from my childhood, I think my older siblings went to like an event somewhere, and I stayed home with me and my one older sibling and one younger sibling. And I'm pretty sure we played Mario Kart like all night, which was super special.
Were your parents home?
One of them was, I think.
Okay.
Do like all these, like, I think, maybe. But no, we played Mario Kart all night, which was very special because we weren't really allowed to play video games very much. We had a Nintendo 64.
I'm just gonna ask, what did you play?
That was still all we had, even at the point where like Xboxes were a thing and had been for quite some time. But I think, okay, yeah. Anyways, I was gonna go on a tangent. We're gonna stay here. But where was I going?
Just lost.
I don't know. All I really remember is playing Mario Kart.
You're talking about New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that was on New Year's Eve as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting.
That's
life
what
I
you
lived.
remember. I mean, that was probably really exciting to you at the time.
At the time.
At the time of it, it was like, oh my goodness, we get to play Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Oh, I remembered another thing. So in Colorado, where we lived. In Colorado, where we lived, we could see Pikes Peak, which is one of the more famous mountains in Colorado, even though it's not the tallest. And somebody goes and treks their way up Pikes Peak every year on New Year's Eve. And then at midnight, they light fireworks off from the top of Pikes Peak that you can see for literally many, many miles around. I would put a number on that, but I have no idea how far.
How close is Pikes Peak to where you lived?
I think from our house to like the base was like a 45-minute drive, because Pikes Peak, we lived like, so Pikes Peak is like by Colorado Springs, and we lived in Black Forest, which is like over here. And so you'd have to like drive out and go over here. So it wasn't like a straight shot.
But could you see it like from your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our like front windows looked out at it.
At Pikes Peak?
Yeah.
You probably saw me going up it one day.
Did you go up it?
Yeah.
You didn't come visit me?
I didn't know you. I don't know how old I was. I was little, but.
Why didn't you come visit me?
I didn't know you. What did Catherine say? We did small group family sleepovers. New Year's Eve. That's fun though, to do a sleepover. I think that would be a fun idea. I mean, we don't, have anyone for our kids to have a sleepover with, but
pork and sauerkraut is fantastic.
That's something your family would do.
Yeah, my mom is her family's German, and so So Catherine, do you guys still do that? It's a very important thing.
Which part, the sleepover or the pork and sauerkraut?
I'm assuming the pork and sauerkraut. I kind of just assumed you didn't do the sleepover thing still, but you
could.
Might. Do you? I just feel like I would have heard of it if you did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, we broke double digits.
We did it
Rat.
earlier too.
I know. I didn't want to say it.
Welcome to number 10.
We would share M&Ms with you, but
I know, I feel bad.
we haven't. We haven't figured out how to do that yet.
The sleepover was with kids too. So it was everyone.
Mhm. Sorry, we're both just staring now. Okay.
Like, what are people like? Steven doesn't like it. Oh, pork and sauerkraut. I mean, I don't really like sauerkraut either.
How can you not like
I
it?
like
It's so
pork.
good. It's so good.
It's not my thing.
Mm.
What even is sauerkraut? Pickled something?
Pickled cabbage, right?
Makes sense. Probably don't like it.
Is that what it is? I think that's.
I don't like pickled anything though. I guess really like pickles. I don't really like pickles.
Yeah. And Sarah, we're very happy that you like the M&Ms. We also like them a lot. Yeah. We're sorry that we can't share them with you. If we could hand you
We
some,
would.
we should probably stop saying that.
What?
I think we've said about 100 times that we want to share the M&Ms.
Oh, yeah.
So, next question. What is your favorite holiday from growing up? I'm just on a holiday thing
What
here.
does that have to do with anything?
It's a holiday tomorrow, technically. Because New Year's Eve is not.
Yeah, I guess tomorrow's a holiday. Hence why you get it off of work. What was the question? What's my favorite holiday growing up? Probably Christmas.
Nice. That's also Sarah's favorite holiday.
Oh yeah, that's good, Sarah.
It's a good holiday.
It is. I think it's probably still my favorite. Yeah, I guess.
That makes sense. You do like Christmas decorations. And
Well, and Christmas is a fun holiday because there's like a lot leading up to Christmas, which I think is really fun. Like we were just talking about this the other day because we took our Christmas tree down, and I always get sad when we take it down because I just like the way that like the Christmas tree looks with lights and things.
I'm like, let's go, let's get it gone. It takes up
Every
space.
year, I'm always like, we need to put the Christmas tree up, and Jacob's like, we need to take it down, like right after Christmas.
I take it down.
It's true. And so I just like the way, I don't know, there's something to me about like the Christmas tree. And I think particularly the lights that are on it, that is really pretty to me. Cause I was like, we should just get a different plant and put lights on it. Like that doesn't look Christmassy, but just looks, pretty. But I don't know, there's something about Christmas decorations, not that we decorate that much for Christmas, but all of that kind of stuff that I think is just really fun and festive. And you guys make Christmas cookies, and there's just a lot of like leading up to Christmas. So it feels like Christmas is like all month long. And then it's over and it's just sad. So
did you just say that we should get like a live plant that we can have lights on all year round?
it doesn't have to be live.
Okay.
We could just put it on our live plants that we have right now.
I don't think our live plants are like small house vines.
Yeah, they're not big. But no, it doesn't have to be live. I don't know. It seems like it'd be more complicated.
Okay.
But I just think it would look pretty. I don't know. I like how Christmas lights in particular look. So.
Well, Christmas lights have a very, they're nice and warm and they're like dim. And even though we can make our lights dim, Christmas lights somehow add something.
Yeah. So I always like having our tree up. Do you guys still have your trees up? Or do they come down right after? Like,
is anybody like me who's like, Christmas passed, it's December 26th, let's go.
Yeah.
I just love when you take down the Christmas tree, and you take out all of the things from Christmas. I love Christmas, for the record. But when you take it all down, thank you, Sarah.
Put it up November. See,
okay,
we don't put ours up as early.
That's like 2 months of the year to have it up, which is not bad. That's good.
I would like that, but I think, well, then I might be more ready to take it down.
The reason I love taking it down is just when you take it down, it's like, oh, look at all this space. And it feels like you have so much more space in your house, in your room.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people this year put it up earlier because of it just being 2020 and them wanting like happiness.
And that's a good thing
in their life. Yeah.
Because it's good to do things in a year like 2020. It's good to do things that make you happy.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I think it is funny how just having like a Christmas tree up, I don't know, to me, it like having the lights and stuff, it does actually change like my mood kind of. Like, I don't know. It's interesting how that works. But yeah. Yeah, mid-November is not bad to leave it up.
Yeah.
And I feel like it makes sense to leave it up until New Year's, because New Year's is only a week after Christmas. And so it's just kind of, yeah, I don't know. It adds to the festiveness of celebrating New Year's too. So, yeah.
I had a question. I don't remember what it was.
Okay, that's
But I was actually thinking, should we eat the gingerbread houses now? Because I know.
Do you guys want us to eat the gingerbread houses? We're not
Yes.
going to eat them until you tell us that we should.
Well, that's a good way to drum up. We're going to be making. We're going to be making some demands now.
Make some demands.
We lost somebody. I shouldn't have said that. That's good timing. Okay.
Well, no one said we should, so guess we'll just sit here and keep eating M&Ms in front of you.
Oh no! Okay, now you're just getting aggressive.
Just kidding. We won't do that. I do need to drink my water though.
So. I think maybe we should bring them over here, as in the.
Even though no one is saying that we should.
Well, if we bring them over, it'll be like more front and center.
Ooh. So did you guys watch this video where we made gingerbread? I made this one.
No.
Just kidding.
Should I move the
Yeah,
camera
tilt it down maybe a little bit.
out? Okay. I lost in my head. I'll slouch. I'm very good at slouching. It's the thing. So what you have here is you have some fine real estate. It was more fitting for Christmas, and now it's after Christmas, so it's a little hard because they're a little Christmassy decorated. So you might not want this. You might not want to live here like year round. But you have this lovely house here.
Oh, thank you for saying yes, Sarah. Now we know that we're allowed to eat them.
I think she's saying yes, she watched the video because you asked about that a minute ago.
Oh, you're right.
But we're glad you watched the video. Thank you for watching.
I walked into the kitchen earlier and Jacob had moved some stuff around in the kitchen because he was trying to clean part of the counter to use it. And these were like on the edge of the counter. And I like hear Caden just like grabbing the candy and like trying to eat it. It was very funny. He was very, very interested in eating it still. I don't know if he actually ate any, but he was trying. So that was funny.
I'm sure he got some. Caden, I don't know if you guys are enjoying. If you are, let us know because we're going to try and keep incorporating them in. But Caden doing the whole Caden Cam thing now in our vlogs, where he will just get in front of the camera and start talking and talk like us, but to the camera. It's very, very cute. So if you enjoy that and you like it, we're gonna keep trying to do that.
More coming.
Today we filmed something. I'm not going to spoil what it was because got to keep some anticipation. But we filmed something. We did a whole thing, and then we finished. And Caden proceeded to walk over and redo the whole thing, except he did all of the talking this time, and it was very cute. So we filmed it, and that made its way into the vlog. It's like half the vlog.
He basically like reenacted what we had just done.
It was so cute.
Very funny to see him do that.
Yeah, he's getting older.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It was very funny.
So, okay. So yeah, this is Kathy's house. This is my house.
Our houses are very, see, I like your house because it's just like covered in color, which I think is nice. And mine is a little sparse looking. Although I do kind of like the tree that I made on the back.
Where's the
and
tree?
this looks like
is that what that is? Okay.
Tell what it is. That's a bad sign. It's a tree.
Now that you say that and I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that does look like a tree. But I'll be honest and say that when I initially saw it, I was like, what did you? Nice.
You didn't know what it was.
I'm sorry.
That's sad.
I to be fair, I did not think about it that much.
Your oldest will ask people to subscribe to the channel. That's so funny. It's so funny to hear him like talking in ways that we talk when we're filming. It's very funny and it's very entertaining.
It is. It's very cute.
We have an explosion, not an explosion, an overflowing. Let me get up.
No, that's good. It's fine. It was already gone by the time I tried to drink it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, should we eat them?
Yes. If somebody tells us that we should eat the gingerbread houses in the comments, we'll try and take a bite. But in addition to telling us that we should eat them, I would love for somebody to tell us which part of one we should try and eat, like a roof, a wall, the whole thing.
The whole thing? Do you want to eat the whole thing?
Well, no, I have no desire to.
Or do they like feel hard? Like, I don't remember what they felt like before, honestly, though, actually.
I'm gonna go ahead and say they're very hard based on how
the
like
candy is stale.
I like can't really even like make a dent in there with my fingernail.
Yeah, the candy is definitely stale.
I wouldn't say the candy was like not stale when we got it though, because like all of this candy is just straight sugar in various like states of meltedness.
Meltedness. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Also, other question. If somebody's willing to weigh in on this, should we both
eat the door?
Okay, we can eat the door.
We'll eat the door.
But we have one more question. Should we both take a bite out of our own houses, or should we both eat just one of the houses?
So we can like preserve one for.
Are we keeping this
until next Christmas? Like,
I'm treating these like the Christmas tree, and tomorrow is December 26th.
So you're throwing them away basically after this live stream. That's fine. That's all good. I just don't see then why it matters which one we do.
I'm just trying to get people to interact. Okay, Steven says we should do both.
No, both.
Should I eat Kathy's or should Kathy eat mine? That's the last question. I
my
promise.
goodness.
I'm just trying to hold this off as long as possible.
Yes. Just trying to keep you watching for as long as possible.
No, interaction. I like interaction.
It is fun. It is fun to know that you guys are watching. Well,
I'm gonna move this
my door like doesn't even have anything on it. Your door does, right? Doesn't your door have icing on it?
It does. Okay.
You're gonna break it?
Okay, Kathy's house. For the record, Kathy's house just like comes off. My house is like very
That's
attached.
you like icinged it down.
All the icing you see on here, I put it everywhere, including
Okay, you're making a mess now.
It's fine. We can clean it. We can use the champagne that I spilled.
Okay. To clean it up. Okay, are you gonna break it?
I think Steven's tired of the anticipation.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many bedrooms are there in Kathy's house? Apparently just one.
Okay, we're good.
Yikes, there's so much candy on this, my goodness.
The earthquake came. We got the foundation. Oh, look, inside it's so like dirty and neat at the same time.
Dirty and neat.
Well, like it's like all clean on there, but then my caulking job was pretty
Your caulking job.
I probably wouldn't hire me to caulk a house like this. Oh wow, that's a lot of icing right there by the door.
Yummy. Go for it.
I might peel. Okay.
Did you break your teeth?
I didn't break my teeth, but I think that's only
But you
because
didn't break anything else either.
Bite. Okay.
Is it like really hard? You should try and like break it with your hands first or something. Maybe I don't know. How do you do this?
We're fine. It's fine. We're all fine.
Oh, you got the door off though.
It's just like meal times. We're just gonna have to sweep the floor afterwards because when you have little kids.
Okay, eat it.
Would you like cookies?
Sure. You can eat it first. Oh, you broke it pretty easily. No, not that bad.
I'm sure this is delightful to watch.
I mean, it's hard to know like what to compare it to because we don't know what it was like before.
It did seem softer when we were putting them together.
Well, yeah, that's true. But we didn't like eat them before. We didn't eat any of them. What are you counting for, Steven?
I think bedrooms. How many bedrooms are in the house?
Maybe? Is that what you're counting for? Oh,
We should have answered that. These are one bedroom houses. It's kind of one multi-purpose room.
It's a studio.
But it's okay because there's no doors or windows. So once you're in, and if you're out, you're out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know like what gingerbread, I mean, does gingerbread supposed to taste like ginger?
Okay.
It doesn't really taste like anything, right?
Is So these little bead things
Those are annoying.
are like rocks. They're awful. But in terms of the actual like house, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's not that bad. Like it's hard. It's hard to bite into, but if you can actually bite off a piece,
It's not that bad. It just doesn't taste like anything. Like it just tastes like a very dry cookie.
yeah, like a super dry.
super dry.
Kind of like the cookies that we made from the ice cream cookie dough video. Like rock hard.
Yeah, did you guys watch that one? That one was.
I don't know if you can hear that.
It was rough. Yeah. Oh.
See, what's funny is I'm tempted to continue eating it, but I know that I should stop.
I'm gonna finish this bite of this bit.
Okay. So,
do you guys make, if you make gingerbread houses, do you eat them? Like, I would be curious to poll like a bunch of people who make gingerbread houses and see, like, is it actually common to eat them? Or is it purely decoration purposes that people make them?
I also want to point out that my house now has a garage door. So basically it's now a garage,
That's
like
so
a detached
cute.
garage.
Look at that.
It's only slightly curved up. It's like a new artistic thing
Mm.
because it wants to match in with nature.
I will say, guys, that it's really nice to have a garage. Also, I was thinking the other day, we never posted a furnished apartment
I was thinking about that
tour.
too. Hey-o.
We made like our empty apartment tour of this apartment when we moved here, but we never.
Do you want
We
to
never. No, it's fine. Yeah, we never filmed a furnished apartment tour. I don't know why didn't we? We didn't because I don't even know why we didn't. We just.
I think for a while it was like we were doing
waiting.
too much.
We were waiting on like finishing certain parts of the house or our apartment. Like we were waiting to get the stuff to go in there.
I mean, one of the bedrooms
chocolate
is still like
houses.
not finished.
Is chocolate houses like what kind of chocolate houses? Like do you pour chocolate into a mold and make a house out of it? I mean, that would taste way better, probably a chocolate house. But anyway, we never filmed that video. So do you guys think we should film that video? Because I feel like at this point, you guys have seen most of our house or most of our apartment. It's not a house, but I call it a house. I feel like at this point, you guys have seen most of it. But we still could film that video at some point and actually show you guys the house. But if you don't want us to, that's fine because then we don't have to clean and make it real nice for you.
Not that it's messy or anything.
Kaden is going to be excited about the house with the garage door. That's interesting. Chocolate houses. Oh yeah, you said using molds. I mean, that would taste way better. Can I see the M&Ms on the right side? What you want to see them like this? Here they are. Is that what you meant to do? They're just M&Ms. They're from Costco. You learned you can buy these. The only reason that we bought these M&Ms is because Jacob really wanted to make.
No, you really wanted to make.
No, on Christmas, you really wanted to make.
The roll of things, that was you.
You're counting them.
Oh yeah, no.
You really wanted to make pancakes on Christmas with red and green M&Ms, and then when I went to the store to buy, because you can buy like red and green bags of M&Ms. That's the only colors in it. I went to the store and they were out probably because it was too close to Christmas. And so Jacob was like, "Oh no, I guess we have to buy this ginormous container of M&Ms, and then
It's rough.
you can pick out the green and red M&Ms from the container to make our pancakes with." So there might be some less. There are not very many red in here. I don't know why, but here, Abdullah, you can count them. I'm done talking. Now you can say something. So what else should we do on this live stream?
Yeah, I think the build-up was to the gingerbread houses.
So you want to be done?
No.
No, please. What do you want to do? What What do you want to talk about? I think it needs more.
Okay. Well, I do that.
That'll give you something to do.
Just sit here. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've asked all the questions. It's your turn.
Well, I don't have any questions. Do you guys have any questions?
We've asked them, I think.
Well, now do you have any questions? Do you have any questions yet? Thank you. What time is it? If we made it to midnight, 8:45. It is midnight somewhere. I think there are 613 M&Ms. Maybe that's what we should do. We could just count them for this video, for this live stream. I mean,
that would be interesting.
Should we count
actually.
them? Do you want to? You guys want us to count the M&Ms? How do you like where you're living since you moved? We like where we're living now. Yeah, we do. It's very different than where we used to live, obviously. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not just because it's thousands of miles away, but because it's not in a big city.
Mm-hmm.
There's not just flatness everywhere, as in there's actually mountains. And it's honestly, we haven't, even though like we've lived here for 4 months now, 5 months.
Yeah, 4 months, 4.5 months.
We haven't done that much because COVID and moving and starting my business and doing all of the other things we're trying to do all at the same time. And so it's always funny when people ask us like, how do you like living there? Because it's like, well, we do like living here. It's beautiful.
Mountains are really nice.
But also we haven't done that much here.
Yeah, but we have met people. So that's good. And we like the mountains a lot. We're not like super close to the mountains. We're like 45 minutes away. So
in every direction.
Yeah, in every direction.
It's kind of funny.
Surrounded by mountains.
And Oregon.
It's true. Should we count these M&Ms? I think there's way more than that many in there also, just for the record. Even though we're not going to count them, the amount that people are guessing, I think there's way more than that.
I don't particularly want to count them, but I would be happy to weigh them and then we could figure out how many there were.
Okay, hold on. Okay. A serving size is, this is riveting. A serving size is 1 ounce or about 32 pieces. Obviously, this is not full, but we can figure out. So
1,800-ish.
There's 62 servings per container.
It's like 1,800-ish.
Well, I'm going to do the math anyway. That's not what you said.
That's because you didn't type it in right. I was
Like, that's not right. Times 32. Okay. So 1,984 roughly is how many there are in here normally. And this is how much you've eaten, this much. So anyone have any new guesses of how many you think are in here? How are you going to weigh them? You're going to weigh one M&M?
We're going to weigh one M&M. We'll do it on this.
Getting very scientific.
This is important.
What you guys all wanted to know on New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Finger and cereal.
We'll weigh a few just to make sure.
Maybe add like 10.
Or maybe do it in a different measurement.
No. I would do the same.
Just want to make sure there's nothing that actually picks up how much an M&M weighs. Okay.
I would just add like 10 and see what that does, or even 50 and see what that does. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm adding
5, 6,
until it
7.
says 0.1.
It's like not
This
registering at all that there's anything on it. It flickered. It flickered. I think you should. Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, still. Okay, so put one back.
So that many.
So how many
is that? I'm like, I lost it.
Counting is hard.
$26. Okay.
Okay, so 26 is. Now it's not doing it.
7.
This is very sketchy.
30.
I don't think this is going to be consistent. We're losing the people.
37.
I don't think this is an accurate way of testing.
How is this? I don't understand. This is important. Okay. Oh, I must have reset
Reset it or something. That would make sense. Okay.
Oh, wow. That made a huge difference.
Okay. So we're just like. Okay. So put one on and see if.
Okay. So it said there
so
briefly
finicky.
that
Yeah. We have some issues with your scientific method. Well, this is the only scientific method we have to go off of. Wait, what are you doing?
Well, now I'm just weighing them all.
Okay, so how many was it? I have my calculator. I want to eat them, but we can't eat them because we have to know how many.
That is amazing that it filled that bowl so perfect.
Okay, so how many is it per ounce?
Okay, so if we're going based on what it said initially, there's 4 M&Ms in every 0.1 ounces. Does that seem
Why
right?
couldn't you have just figured out how many was in 1 ounce?
Because I didn't think about it.
That would have been so much easier.
So let's say it this way. We have a total of 2 pounds and 15.2 ounces of M&Ms. This is like elementary school math.
Can someone just tell us the answer?
Okay, so 2 pounds, 15.2 ounces.
Do you want me to write it down?
How am I going to get these back in there?
We don't need to worry about that right now. We need to figure out how many M&Ms this is.
Okay.
What was the number?
2 pounds, 15.2 ounces.
15 pounds. 15 pounds, 2.6 ounces. Is that what he said?
Okay.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
1.1. 1.0.
Okay. So how many is that?
So that's an ounce. So you
Okay.
can count that. You had no idea that this is what you would be watching. All of you would be watching with riveted attention on New Year's Eve. How do you want to end your 2020? By watching us figure out how many M&Ms we have in this bowl.
33 M&Ms.
33. So
And what was the poundage?
2 pounds, 15.2 ounces. So there's
Okay,
16 ounces in
so-
a pound, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And how many? 15 ounces? 15.2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's how many ounces we have.
47.2.
And 33 M&Ms per ounce. So times 33. So that means, are you guys ready for the
big
answer of how many M&Ms we have?
2 less.
2 less, yeah. We have 1,557.6. Not sure how we would have a 0.6 of an M&M, but you know.
Well, this one has like the little shell is like breaking off there. So
Yep.
there you have it.
So a lot of M&Ms, more than you guys thought. Does that make sense for how many the box said?
You got the answer correct. Data plays.
Yep, you got it. So what did this say again? It was 62.
That does make sense because 62 times 32 should be like
Yeah.
Yeah.
1980. So
we've we've eaten however many that is.
mhm.
Math is hard.
It is hard. So there you go. Now that everyone has left.
I'll leave just some of them.
Probably just our family left at this point.
Yeah.
I need to go to the bathroom because I've been drinking too much water.
Bye.
So you can
Miss
be
you.
left with the people.
Okay. I'll-
Have fun,
I'm gonna
people.
move the scale.
Enjoy Jacob.
Let's talk about my dissertation.
Oh.
So I think when Kathy gets back, I should ask her a question. Any suggestions on what question I should ask? The goal is that the question starts a conversation. And on a totally different note, usually that's a sentence where I start it and then I have something that's coming after that. But this time I didn't. But I'm curious, as you guys think about 2021 and the excitement of it being a new year and no longer 2020, is there anything that you're really looking forward to for the next year?
Don't worry, I'm back.
I didn't. It's fine. We're good. I didn't make them all leave.
That's good. Good job.
Thank you.
Success. Math is not hard. It's hard for me. I don't like math.
Mm.
What was your question?
Well, my question for them is if they had any questions for you.
For me?
Ooh, camping more. Yes, that is an amazing thing to do, Sarah. Camping is one of my favorite things. And I love that that's what you're going to do more in 2021.
Mm.
I'm actually curious, though, thinking about the fact that you have 3 kids and everything. How is it camping with young kids? Because you said you have 3 that are under 7, which that's fairly young to have 3.
Because we've never taken our kids camping. We haven't gone camping in a while.
So if this was your first, how was it taking them this time for the first time?
Yeah, we want to know because we don't know how it's going to go with our kids when we take them.
I'm pretty sure Caden will love it. And depending on when it is, Jemma will probably love it also.
Yeah, I think they're actually probably decent ages for it right now, like 2.5 and 1.
I mean, when we take Caden outside, it's hard to get him to come back inside.
Okay. And already 3 times and 10 once.
Nice.
Yeah, I could see them liking it. I think mostly probably, and you can tell me if this is right, Sarah, but I feel like you have to not set your expectations low, but just like not have like
if you're
strict.
not expecting much.
Yeah, not having like strict expectations of like, they're going to sleep great or they're going to get a lot of sleep or, that kind of thing. Yeah, and just kind of roll with it and see how it goes. That's what I would anticipate. But yeah, that's something I feel like we should try and do that this summer. Because I think at that point, they'll both be good ages. So
nice.
That's fun. That's really fun.
I think that rain always makes camping more memorable almost because I went camping a ton as a kid, and I think some of the camping trips that I remember the most were the ones where it rained a lot. Also, hello rainstorm, welcome.
Howdy. That makes sense that they would sleep so well just from doing stuff all day. Also, like I feel like when you're camping, you're always doing something. Unless you're like sitting by a fire, you're not really ever sitting.
You're doing something.
Well, right, but for kids, like they're not gonna just sit there. So.
Yeah, no screen time. Exactly.
Yeah. I think they would like it.
When I was growing up in Colorado, one of the places we would go, we would always try and get the same campsite. And there was the campsite. It was in Bogan Flats, which is kind of by what's the name of this place? By like Crystal River. Not that
because that means something to us.
But I think it's Morning Bells. Is that the name? Anyways, it's beside the point. But we would always get the same site, and there was our camping site, and then like kind of like a ravine behind it with a big river. And we would cross the river, and then there was a huge mountain on the other side. And we called it the 5-Top Mountain because it was one of those mountains that has a lot of false tops where you're like hiking up it and you see what looks like the top, and you get there and there's like a little bit of flat and then another one. And so
where you keep thinking you're to the top, and then you get to what you think is the top, and then you're not to the top.
Yeah. So we actually did that. We did that hike, I think, a few times as kids. And then as adults, at some point, like 10 years ago, ooh, I'm getting older. But at some point, like 10 years ago, we went back and did it. And it seemed way easier than it did when we were kids.
That's cool.
Maybe because we're all older and have longer legs.
Probably seems shorter, as in like the height of the.
It was still a lot of work, but I don't think anybody had to get carried up this time.
Did you get carried up?
No, but I think
someone else in your family did.
Maybe not. I don't know. I know somebody at least got carried across the river. So
that makes sense. That's cool.
And yeah, brainstorm. I think family. I mean, I'm a therapist. I work with people, and family definitely looks different for every family, but I think especially now where a lot of the like people, it's normal for people to sit around and eat meals together and like hang out together. A lot of that seems like it's not around as much unless people really prioritize it. Yeah, it looks different. But vacations, camping in particular, is a great way to do that. Especially if you go somewhere where it's not just that there's no like plugs to plug in devices, it's that there's like literally no cell service or anything. Makes it great.
That makes a big difference because like you don't have the option to be on your phone or whatever.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's always funny whenever we go somewhere and we don't have cell phone service because you realize in those moments how easy it is to like pick up and look at your phone, because when you pick it up and look at it and it literally is not connected to anything, it's just kind of like a paperweight. And so you pick it up and you're like, well, I guess I'll put it back down.
Can't do anything.
But it's always funny because I realize in those moments that I do pick up and look at my phone a lot.
Yeah, that's when you notice when you get on and you're like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Which this is okay. Now, this is going to be embarrassing, but I'm going to try it anyways. So iPhones tell you how many times they get picked up in a day, as in it actually keeps record of that. So I'm curious, any guesses how many times a day I pick up my iPhone and look at it?
Oh boy. Did you guys know that Jacob has a TikTok?
I do have a TikTok. It's a work in progress.
It's a new thing.
Like last week or two.
Yeah. So he likes to check it. See what's going on.
I like to see
TikTok.
if the things that I post are working. So far, they're not. In case anybody wonders.
They're not working. They're just.
That's a definite.
He has not blown up yet.
Where's my phone? I don't even know where my phone is.
I don't know.
Okay, so any guesses before I tell you how many times a day I pick up my phone?
I will guess 30. No. Yeah.
I would love 30. 30 would be a great
50.
number.
100. I mean, how much you pick up your, like, when you, like, it's locked and you pick it up and look at it. Okay, I'll say 107.
107. You saw it.
I did see it.
Today.
Wait, you guys have to guess.
Oh, yeah, nobody's guessed yet.
Are you going to guess?
Steven, 149.
Oh, 149. Any other guesses? Get your guesses in now. Now is the time. I feel like I'm an auctioneer. Get your guesses.
I'm seeing if it gives me an average because it.
120, Abdullah says. Any other guesses? My guess was 107. That was your last chance, last morning.
Okay.
It's really different every day. He's like scrolling through the day. Okay.
So,
18. That would be a lot. Or is that 18?
That's 18.
That's 18.
I would love if I only picked up my phone 18.5.
Brainstorm says 123.
Okay, so.
Are you doing today?
Well, today's not over, so I'll do yesterday.
Okay, that's a good idea.
But although right now is around the time when we usually go to bed. But yesterday I picked up my phone 102 times, which.
So I was the closest.
It's a lot.
Everyone. Right?
Yeah.
Besides that, Abdullah, you win.
That's basically like once every 5 minutes all day, which is, that's probably not.
Once every 5 minutes? Is that what you just said?
It is, right? Once every like 5 to 10.
That's extreme.
How many times do you pick up your phone? Hold on.
Probably more than you.
Yeah, I'm like, you're on your phone a lot. Would you like to look at you?
I don't know. I don't know where to go even on your phone to see.
Oh.
I'm less than him. Is that from yesterday?
Wait, that's your daily average. That's giving you a daily average. Why is mine giving me just every day?
No. But let's see mine from yesterday. How do I see mine from yesterday? Where do I go to see it? Oh, okay. You guys want to guess how much mine is? Abdullah will give you an M&M the next time we see you. That can be your prize. So you better come get it. We have an M&M for you with your name on it. So mine, is this where am I looking at the right place? Yeah, right. Yesterday. So mine, do you guys want to guess what my total average is? Dot play says 153. Any other guesses? Why are you laughing? I'll give you a hint. Mine is less than Jacob's, surprisingly. That's not that surprising. Well,
okay.
Yesterday. You didn't see clients yesterday. So,
No, I did. Yesterday was Wednesday.
oh, you're right. Because I would think it would be less on days that you see clients because you're like not looking at your phone while you're counseling people.
Okay, but last night
So,
I'm pretty sure. No,
any
it's the
other
day before.
guesses for
Yeah.
how much mine is? Oh, Dot Place is 79. Mine is 86.
Nice.
Ta-da! So mine's less than yours. That's actually
Okay.
surprising to me.
But looking back, I figured out where to find the average thing. And it gives you an average by week.
Yeah, what's your
And this week, my daily average was 108, which is not great. My highest day was 145, which is just embarrassing.
How
but-
many?
145 in
Wow,
one day.
that's a lot.
That was
yeah.
okay.
What
That,
day was that?
that was Tuesday. There's a good reason. for
That makes yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But then my normal average, not this week.
Mhm.
Last week was 85. The week before that was 77, 79. Yeah, so I would say it's closer to like 70 to 90 than 108. Or the day where I had 145.
Sure.
Okay, so now I'm curious if anybody wants to be vulnerable and honest and share. How much do you pick up your phones in a day?
If you have an iPhone,
I'm sure Android tells you.
yeah, I would guess
'Cause
also. I don't know.
Screen time and screen tracking is becoming more of a thing now that people are realizing the health impact of devices.
So share your numbers. 10 people who are watching us. We're waiting for your answers to come in. That's why we're not saying anything. What time is it? Did we make it to midnight? Oh, my watch checked.
It's midnight Atlantic time,
Oh,
which
Atlantic time.
Atlantic time is
What
the one
is
that's past
Atlantic
Eastern
time?
time.
In the ocean?
No, it's actually parts of Canada are in Atlantic time.
Oh, that makes sense because Canada.
Yeah,
is
so it
bigger.
follows the coast. I don't actually know if it follows the coast.
Is it just the edge of Canada? Like, are there any islands that?
Probably
Like,
Bermuda,
is that what Bermuda would be in?
I would guess.
87 unlocks. Okay, that's right. That's like right by what mine was. Wasn't mine 89
That makes me feel better.
or something?
That makes me feel a lot
Well,
healthier.
yours was a lot higher. Just
Well,
kidding.
normally.
It makes me feel better because that's right by mine.
Sorry, we interrupt this regularly scheduled program. This is like a pink M&M
Wait, what? Let me see.
because like there's a red one,
Whoa, we got a pink M&M.
there's a red one, there's an
What?
orange one, green. I don't know why I'm comparing it to
That's
green,
weird.
blue, but this is in fact a pink M&M, and it has like the M&M logo.
Abdullah, if you come see us because you won, we will give you this M&M.
Sorry, it's so bright. There it is. Oh, look at that.
That's
Okay.
so weird. It's like a red one that just didn't. It looks
Get
like
all
a
the way
red one
red.
that like didn't. Yeah, it didn't get like enough of the dye. So Abdullah, because you won, if you come and see us sometime in the next one day, we will give it to you as your prize. I average around 50 unlocks. Okay, that's pretty good. That makes sense.
That seems healthier than.
Yeah, that does. Way to go, Steven. That does seem
You should get
healthier.
TikTok.
No, don't do it. So TikTok, are any of you guys on here? I need some more. Are any of you guys on TikTok? Because we want to know what kind of TikToks that you guys like to watch if you are on TikTok, because we're still trying to figure it out. Mostly me, I'm trying to figure it out. I barely can see it, but I will be leaving now. Bye, Abdullah. Come see us. We'll send you a picture of it or something. That's so weird. But anyway, TikTok. Are any of you guys on TikTok? We want to know. And if you are, you should find us on TikTok. What are our usernames? Just our names?
That's just my name.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Yours is
pretty,
also just your name.
yeah,
We're very, very exciting people.
original. I watched both of you guys. Oh, you watched our
Oh,
TikToks?
thank you.
Thank you. That's very nice.
That is very nice. I'm grateful.
I do. What do you want to talk about now? I think I need some M&Ms. Hold on.
Oh, he's coming to Idaho. That's perfect.
Yeah,
We're excited to see you.
he's coming to get his M&M.
That makes sense. I'll try and keep Kathy from eating it. It might be hard, but
Yeah, I almost ate it. Better watch out. Better hurry up and get here.
I'll
You
put them
should
on.
come see us sometime, though. That would be nice.
It would be fun.
A
And
little bit
nice.
fun. Yeah, we like visitors.
Okay, so we have us down there. As in, there's a screen showing us down there. Ta-da! And it's actually very funny because it's delayed, like a good 10 seconds.
So I assume because it can't be instantly live, right?
Mm-hmm. Theoretically.
That also would make sense why people's responses are delayed.
Great
what happens if you
question.
put an M&M?
Do you have
in
a color
champagne?
preference?
What color M&Ms do you put in champagne?
Or
Not
should I just put
Abdullah's
a whole
special one.
handful?
No, just do one. I would do, I don't know.
Blue? Blue seems like it would be the most
Oh, Steven said blue. Yep, do blue.
perfect. Okay, I'm going to put 3 in.
Apparently nothing happens.
It appears that they sit there.
That's 3 in there? Yeah.
There are a lot of bubbles on them.
It's hard to see.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll lose their color. Because I feel like if you put M&Ms in water, they lose their color. Or when we put M&Ms in pancakes, they lose their water.
Well, I was wondering if the water would turn blue. So when you make pancakes with M&Ms in them, which is a great idea if you have kids, with the one asterisk of if you put the M&Ms in the batter, after about 2 or 3 minutes of being in there, it will turn the batter all sorts of colors. And that's not bad if you're about to scoop it out, but the longer it's in there, the more it all just turns brown, which it turns a very unattractive brown. It's not
because it's
like a vomit brown.
Every color combined, right, makes brown.
Yeah.
Or black, I guess.
So the trick is that you just set some on top so that you let them get a little bit wet so that their dye ekes out a little bit. And then you scoop those up and put them onto the griddle or however you're baking them. Because that way it is just slowly turning blue. But that way,
Look at the
that way there are streaks of color in them and they look really pretty without all combining.
Feel the difference.
It's working really well.
It is actually working really
And
well.
I get M&Ms.
And the
in it.
M&Ms still look pretty blue.
They look very blue.
But you can tell they're coming off a little bit maybe. But
Either way, kids love it. It's great.
mm-hmm.
Well, Jama didn't really care. But
We didn't give her any of them M&Ms in it. Because we didn't want her to have
we
the
might
sugar.
have.
I didn't.
I think we had some leftover ones, and the next day we did.
Mhm.
But it's a fun way to do chocolate chip pancakes without them being chocolate chip and then
Mhm.
being more colorful and fun.
Yeah, it was, especially for Christmas. I thought it was fun
Yeah.
to do red and green. It was very fun. And we don't really have like your family has, they always do cinnamon rolls
Mhm.
or sweet rolls, I guess is what they call them.
Well, they do
Sweet
a
rolls.
bunch of different kinds.
For Christmas breakfast. And we haven't really decided or figured out, I don't know, what our thing is. Look at that.
That is getting really blue.
And the M&Ms still look very blue,
Okay.
actually.
There are a lot of bubbles coming off them. It does seem a little bit like there's a reaction of some sort going on. Because it's your bubbles are slow.
Yeah, and yours is a ton. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a ton of bubbles.
Turns
It's
out
interesting.
you can, if you're a small YouTuber with less than 1,000 subscribers, you're
we are.
limited, like us, you're limited in how you can actually live stream to just using a computer, as opposed to using any device that would, I realized you could get a webcam. And there's lots of, anyways,
We learned this 20 minutes before.
an hour before.
Just kidding.
It's New Year's Eve, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
That's why the camera is not the greatest, because it's the computer camera,
Mhm.
which is not the greatest.
and Apple loves to put their old 720p, which I have feelings about.
So if
It's
you help
fine.
us get to 1,000 subscribers,
We'll have a nicer camera
we
here.
will have a nicer camera and we can do better live streams. So there you go. There's your incentive. It'll be good.
Because that's what they all care about.
Better live streams. I mean, if you guys do enjoy these live streams, we've never done them before, obviously, but we're open to doing it more if you think this is fun. We could do a different color of M&Ms in champagne every time. I mean, come on, guys.
We should put red ones or something in yours.
Well, I don't want it in mine. Does it taste weird now?
Okay, it definitely lost pretty much all of its fizziness.
Like it killed the fizziness?
Yeah, it
Let me try
killed
it.
the fizziness,
It's still fizzing a lot, though.
but it's not the same.
That is weird. I don't want you to put any in mine. It did. It like lost the fizziness. The M&Ms are starting to look a little dead too.
It's flat champagne.
It is flat. It made it flat.
So science people.
Show you some of my M&Ms. Don't worry, we still have your pink one. Here, you can see it.
Safe.
It's
Okay,
hard to
science
show
people.
it.
Why does putting an M&M in my champagne make my champagne no longer champagne? Because I think to be champagne, it has to be bubbly.
That's so weird. What happens if you put more champagne in now? Would it take all the bubbles out of that?
Well, I don't know because they're.
The M&Ms have pretty much like they look white at this point. They lost all the color on them.
You can kind of see that. That looks white-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. How much of the live stream were we just holding these up our high-quality
That's
fake plastic
super weird.
party flutes?
Yep. Well, I'll enjoy my champagne because my champagne is so good. But we do want to know if you guys know why the M&Ms would take out the bubbles. That's so interesting. I wonder why it would do that.
I don't know if that's unsettling or just kind of like, oh yeah. It makes me wonder if you put it into like Coca-Cola or something that was highly acidic, if it would have the same effect. It wouldn't turn blue because it's brown already, but
we're still losing people. We're down to 6.
We're getting more boring as the time goes on. This is good. That hopefully means either people are sleeping, which is good, or they're with people, which is also good.
Yeah,
because arguably,
not that there's anything wrong with if you're not with people and you're hanging out with us.
We do want you to spend time with us because that is spending time with people. But
we are people.
Again, mental health professional here. I advocate for you being with people who you're around physically or virtually. Either way.
However you're with them is good.
As long as you're with them. Although if they're here with us, that probably means they're not with other people.
Well, not necessarily.
It's true.
Not necessarily. It might, yeah. It might be. They might be. I mean, one of these 6 people that's watching could be like 100 people watching at the same time.
That's true. If that's the case, it would be awesome if you all pull out your phones.
That's true, but you never know.
Okay, what I think is really interesting.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. You can talk about what's interesting.
Having never done a live stream before, I think it's interesting that this whole time, like I don't think our number has stayed the same of how many people it says are here for more than like 1 or 2 minutes. And so I'm curious, are those the same people and like they're just getting on and off? Or is that like we've really cycled through 150 people over the last hour? And I don't know. But yeah, I'm curious about that. Either way, I have my blue champagne. And I think therefore I am Descartes. Any questions, anyone?
I don't hear you talking. What's happening?
You walked away and my mind drew a blank.
Oh, no.
So I decided I didn't want you to miss anything. So we waited for you.
Oh, wow. How nice of you. So kind. What else could we do on this super fun live stream? Didn't you have ideas what we could do? What do you guys want us to do? Anything else? Didn't you want to play a game or something?
Did anybody here watch the Etch-a-Sketch video? From long ago? That was one of like our first videos.
Jacob wants to have another Etch-a-Sketch competition on live stream. Yeah, you can get them. Let's do that.
Okay. So
I mean, as long as there are still people watching, we'll keep doing stuff.
Until there's 0, we'll be here.
The last one.
Okay, no. So I'm gonna get the Etch-a-Sketches, but it's up to you guys to suggest what we draw.
Oh yeah.
Say.
So we want you guys to give us things that you want us to draw on the Etch-a-Sketch. We're gonna race, or we're gonna have a certain amount of time. How are we gonna do that?
Maybe time. Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a certain amount of time, or I don't know, or we'll just say when we're done. And then you guys can vote on which picture you like better. But we need you guys to tell us what we should draw on the Etch-a-Sketches for the competitions. So put your ideas in the comments right now. Fireworks. Okay, what else? It can be New Year related or otherwise. Christmas tree. Okay. Keep them coming. What are other ideas? What we should make? Jacob's having a hard time finding the Etch-a-Sketches. Can you find them? Okay. Okay, good. All right. Ready? It's also eating all the M&Ms. Okay. Are you ready to make fireworks? Should we make it, do we have to be fast, or should we just kind of do it until we do it? What do you think? Ready?
I think we should set a timer.
Okay.
How long should it be?
I don't know. How long should it be? 20 seconds? I can't remember how long it takes to make things on Etch-a-Sketch.
Chrissy Teigen just started an Instagram Live. So maybe we can show you her Instagram Live. It'll bring people from there here. Because that's fair, right?
No.
Okay. Okay. We're going to set a...
Let's do 20 seconds and then see how it goes. So
20 seconds. How about 25?
Okay, 25.
Oh. Okay. So we're going to set a 25-second timer, which I feel like would be fun if you guys could
3 minutes. You want to say or watch us do an Etch-a-Sketch for 3 minutes when you can't see what it is? That's the problem, is you guys aren't gonna be able to see what it looks like until message retracted. Sorry, that's not that funny.
Don't feel bad if you
I just didn't know you can retract a message.
You gotta be nice to people if they're gonna leave.
All right, ready?
We're already not sharing our M&Ms. Okay. So you guys are gonna see the timer. We're doing fireworks. Wait.
We're going to make sure mine starts in the right spot. Okay, I'm ready.
That's where you wanted to start.
No, I want to start here. I don't know. I don't know how to draw a firework. Is it going?
It's coming.
Oh my goodness, this is not looking good. How much time do we have left?
And time.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's loud.
It's loud.
How do I make it stop?
Oh, thanks, say Bob. All right. Are you ready? Wow. Okay. Are you ready to show?
Why was that so loud? How do I make that quiet? Oh,
Just turn your sound down. Technical difficulties.
Okay.
Okay, ready? This is our firework. We need some more things to make in the comments. Ready, set, go.
Okay.
I was trying to make a second firework over here and then I ran out of time.
Okay.
So whose fireworks do you like? Also, just for the record, it did say fireworks. And mine has 2, even though one looks bad.
Technically.
So yours doesn't even qualify for the prompt. But there you go. There are fireworks. So vote right now. Who thinks is better? And maybe we should start with the next one. Christmas tree, while we're waiting for the votes to come in. Tell us, whose fireworks did you like better? Okay, now we're going to make, you can also tell us what you want us to make down below, because...
Do you think 25 seconds was long enough?
Yeah, I think so. It was a good amount of time.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're doing Christmas tree. Yep, Christmas tree.
Also, don't forget to let us know who won the fireworks.
Yep. And what else we should make.
Here we go.
Is it going?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know it was going.
Oh. One side of my tree is good, and one side of my tree is.
Ooh, yeah, mine is not going so well either. Oh, I'm done.
So,
all right, here's our Christmas trees.
Kathy made a large Christmas tree, and I made a very small, cute Christmas tree.
So you guys need to tell us whose fireworks you
Neither
like
of us
better.
put decorations
No
on
one's
them.
Well, I didn't have time. I kind of finished mine after the time, technically. So whose Christmas tree is better? Let us know in the comments. Because we're just going to sit here until we know, because we don't have any other suggestions what to make either.
We should make an M&M
Okay. Gonna eat some M&Ms.
just to know what they look like.
Okay. Are you ready? You have to tell me when it's going this time. I didn't know last time. Oh, Kathy's.
Oh,
I win.
Okay,
Thank
we're
you,
gonna stack
Leah.
M&Ms over here so that don't eat that. But that represents. Wait, was that for the firework or the
It was
the
for
tree?
both. I won both of them.
Can we get some clarification?
Let's bribe for the fireworks.
Not sponsored. Since it says RIR there.
I do like REI. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So loud. Okay, come on.
Made it quieter so that we will
Okay.
no longer be startled.
Frightened. Okay, we're gonna make an M&M.
Ready, set, go.
I'm done. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Okay, why is this?
All right. Are you guys ready to see your M&Ms?
Please stop.
Here's our M&Ms.
I can't even make mine.
Yours is too small. You can't even see it. All right, whose M&M do you guys like better?
Okay, I'm having a very
Yours
hard time.
is so small. Put it closer, maybe.
Oh yeah, there we go. How's that? Do you like that ring light? What do you guys think? Mine or Kathy's?
Which M&M? Yours is definitely better. I'll just say that for them.
Hmm.
Okay, we need another prompt. What else should we make?
Thank you, Dula.
Yep,
I appreciate
it's
it.
true.
I will take an M on my side of
It's true. It's definitely better. Okay, what else should we do? I'm gonna eat some
So wait, was the conclusion that Kathy won both of the earlier ones? I think you did.
Yeah.
Yours were both better, so you get 2 over there.
Oh, thank
Don't
you.
eat those.
Okay, what else should we make? What else should we make? We can make something that we made in that video. Let's make a bottle of champagne.
Oh, a bottle of champagne. That's good. I changed it to something less violent.
Okay, ready? What? How to find
It's
it?
going.
It's going already? What does a bottle of champagne
also-
look like? I don't even know.
There's one right there.
This does not look like a bottle of champagne. Yours looks so much better. Here's our bottle of champagne. Wait, it's hard to get them to see it.
Here it is.
Ta-da!
Yeah, mine at
There
least
they
looks like a
are.
bottle.
Yours is like slightly deformed. Mine is
I
very
think-
deformed.
I think I might have to take the win for that
Yeah, I think we already know that.
one.
It's true. What else do you guys want us to make? You need to tell us. We know there's 8 of you watching, so come on. Put your things in the comments. What do you want us to make on our etches sketches? Both are okay. Just okay.
Hold on, Abdullah. Hold on. They're not both okay. Mine was good.
All right, Mona Lisa. We're making the Mona Lisa again. Steve wants Mona Lisa. We've done that before. We have
Okay, we're gonna give
experience
ourselves a little bit longer for that.
for the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I think we should give 35 seconds, an extra 10 seconds.
Ready?
Are you guys ready?
Is it going? Oh.
Remarks, get set, go.
I'm sad that you guys can't see this as we're drawing it. How much time do we have left? I don't know.
18 seconds.
Okay.
Are you asking them because they're going to be able to tell us?
Yeah, because I don't know.
Are the Mona Lisa?
All
Are
right.
Mona Lisa's arms crossed? Are they like down or are they crossed?
Is that what you should? Here's our Mona Lisa's. You worked so hard on her arms so you didn't give her any hair.
Well, you don't need hair to know that it's Mona Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. I don't know. Tell us who won that one. All right. Let's see. What other ideas do we have? 2021, like right 2021. We could do that. Hold on. I have to reset. Okay. All right. Right 2021. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We should be really good at this because Caden really likes it when we like write letters on the Etch a Sketch. So we should be able to do this very fast.
Here we go.
Wait, mine is not shaking out all the way.
Hold on, I don't know where mine.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh no, wait, how do you write? Oh, hold on, I just started. I was writing it wrong. Oh,
We should
my
be really
goodness.
good
Can
at
we
this
start over? I know, I was gonna write a 5.
I don't think.
Oh my word. This is awful.
I don't think this is like enough time to actually.
Are we almost out of time?
Yeah.
Please. I need to go back and fix my 2. My 2 doesn't look like a 2, guys. It's awful.
Okay, there's my 20. It's kind of this is kind of a modern art take.
Look at my 2. I mean, I would have been able to do it fast enough, except I started writing a 5 backward, like a 2 backwards. And then I got so confused. That was bad. Okay, what else do we have? Statue of Liberty. Just more M&Ms probably.
I would see them while I'm hiding behind my Etch a Sketch. Okay.
Kylie's look like. So she loses? What? Why does that mean I lose? Because it looks like 2020.
Because we all want to be done with it.
Oh, I did do 2020. I did that on purpose.
I'm
I
enjoying the rest of
totally
this.
forgot that I was doing 2021, not 2020. That's so funny. Yeah, we should be good at this if we love that. We're not.
Okay.
Wait, where did all the M&Ms go? Did you eat them?
No, I ate one.
Okay, what are we making next?
Hold on. We're pausing for a minute.
I totally made 2020.
Okay,
Like
the
on
M&M, all of the outside is gone, which I know that happens when you put M&Ms in liquid, but it happened very quickly. So now it's just a piece of chocolate.
Interesting. All right, ready?
Hold on. What are we?
Statue of Liberty.
Where's
Are you
mine?
gonna set the timer?
Yeah, but I want to get mine up.
All right. Ready?
If I do this here, they'll still be able to see it, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
How's it going?
It's going.
I don't even know what the Statue of Liberty looks like. A person with a head on top. With their arm up in the air. Does the Statue of Liberty have hair? Is it important?
It's not important. Okay, it was actually like quiet that time, which was
That was good. Okay, here's our Statues of Liberty. Yeah, tilt it down. Yeah. So let us know whose is better. I think mine is.
Pretty sure mine is better.
I think my flames. Does this actually? I guess she doesn't have flames. Are there flames?
No, there are flames coming out of it.
Mine has flames. See.
I ran out of space.
That's not my problem. That doesn't mean you should automatically get the point.
Or does it?
No, it doesn't. Okay, what's next? Self-portrait. How about you make me and I'll make you?
Love to.
Okay. All right, ready?
I'm ready. What do you look like?
I don't know. Ooh. This is not going well. Just so you know. It's really not going well. Don't worry, I'm giving you a big beard.
The speed component of this adds a very
Makes it hard, that's for sure.
I want you to look beautiful.
Mine is good. Here you go. Here's Jacob.
There's Cappy.
Oh my goodness!
Do you see the
I
resemblance?
have one arm.
You know,
I at least gave you 2 arms. It's accurate.
I mean,
And here, this is your beard.
I appreciate that because I can tell I have a lot of the beard right
Made
now.
it longer than it is in actuality.
Wait, can I grow my beard out again?
No. Okay. Tell us whose is better.
I did used to have a big beard at one point.
It's true. Don't do it again.
Someone didn't like it.
I did not like it. Okay. The next one.
Football.
You should be good at it. Map of Australia. Ready to make a map of Australia?
Yes, I'm ready. Oh, hold on. Gotta start the timer again. Bless you. Cough. What's that? Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
What are we making again? Oh,
Map of Australia.
what
What
does
is Australia?
what does Australia look like? I don't really know, honestly. It's kind of embarrassing.
I know what it looks like, but I don't know how to.
I have no. I mean, I kind of know, but I don't really
In
know.
addition to this is an Etch-a-Sketch.
All right, I'm done. What are you writing on it? Okay. Here's our maps of Australia. This. Well, do you want to explain yours? You wrote
Okay.
Aus on it.
Yeah, I wrote AUS because that's Australia, and I wanted
This-
to illustrate that this is Australia.
This is a city in Australia.
Do you know where Sydney is?
No, it's a city.
Oh, I know.
I don't know which
But, like,
city,
if you were
but
gonna make a
it's
city.
a city
See-
right there. No, Sydney's probably on the. Well, no, it's on the water somewhere. I don't know where it is. But,
Sydney would be like right there.
well, I wanted to make a different city. I don't know what city it is, but it's a different city. So, okay, let's make a football. Ready? Go.
Speaking of, who won fantasy football in the
We're
family?
making a football. Oops, I need to start over. This football is not going very well. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Ooh. Okay, football.
Oh, we drew them from very different perspectives. Mine kind of looks like a pie.
It does look like a pie.
Now that I think about that.
That's really funny. It does look like a pie. Okay.
Okay, I do have a question now that we've been doing this for like 10 minutes. Are you guys enjoying this or are we just having fun?
I mean, we're
'Cause I know
having
we're
fun.
having fun. But,
Are you guys? I mean, they're telling us things to make, so.
well, it's just Abdullah and Steven though.
Well, that's true. Is anyone else? I mean, other people are there. We don't know who else is there, but someone else is there. It's me. I'm one of the people.
Okay.
Okay. It's fun, Abdullah says. All right, let's make an outline of Idaho.
Okay.
See if we know what our
I'm
own
like, what
state
does Idaho
looks like.
look
That is the question. All right, ready?
3, 2, 1. Go. Why was my thing up there? This is like when we had to do Illinois for our competition, and I drew Indiana. What are you doing over there?
I'm writing. Okay, here's our Idaho. Mine, you can see it points to right here and it says us.
Mine just looks like a nice, neat, clean state of Idaho with a slightly larger bottom. Than
Yeah, that's not accurate for sure.
Not to scale. I should have
But this
written that
is
on
where
there.
we live.
A map of Jupiter.
A map of Jupiter.
Is there a map of Jupiter?
That would be cool. Okay.
Is Jupiter the one with wings? I know Jupiter was one of the ones that we could see over there.
Rings?
Over there. It was that way.
Jupiter.
Does Jupiter have rings?
I think it does. But a map of what's on Jupiter. Okay.
Does Jupiter have rings? Does Jupiter have wings?
I need to go to the bathroom again.
Wow.
Drinking so much water for my baby go.
Okay, the Jupiter does have the Jupiter.
It does
Yes,
have rings.
it does have rings. Fun fact, while Kathy's gone, for those of you who follow the planets and the stars, which I have no idea. Okay, Siri told me that Jupiter had rings. Do they both have rings? Either way, doesn't really matter at this current moment. But Jupiter is single. Siri was wrong. Does Jupiter have rings? Tell me again. Okay, this says that Jupiter has a system of rings known as the Jovian system. Jupiter also has several rings. I'm looking for a picture, not finding one.
All right, ready. Jupiter is single. It doesn't have a ring. That's funny.
No, this picture of Jupiter.
No, but do you get the joke?
I did.
Okay.
This is serious. Okay, I'll stop. Oh yeah, either way, we went out to go see it. But it turns out we went out like half an hour after it was supposed to happen because it happened earlier than I thought it was supposed to happen. But it wasn't even dark yet when it happened, so we wouldn't have been able to see it anyways. It was kind of a
Yeah,
letdown.
did you guys see it?
If you saw it, did we miss out on a lot? It was hard.
I didn't even like look for any picture of it or anything.
I don't really know what the picture would be. I'd just be like, look, there's a bright.
Bright star
Speck.
in the sky.
Okay,
What are we making?
Jupiter.
A map of Jupiter.
With rings,
It does have rings.
according to the picture.
Okay, raise that go. Whoop, mine started way off to the side.
Yeah.
You can see yours.
That's
Yours
mine.
isn't a map. Yours is just a picture. Mine has a map. See, there's like roads on Jupiter.
That's smart. I didn't think about that. I was just trying to make a picture.
Mhm. Okay, we need some more ideas, guys. What else should we make? Now that we only have 6 of you left.
Yeah, we'll give Kathy a number.
Apparently,
for that
no
one.
one that don't thank you.
Oh, see, but right now though, we have
Oh,
6,
seven.
7, 6 or 7 viewers
Yeah, this is great. Thank you, Abdullah.
and 6 likes.
Siri's picture was better.
Yeah, Siri did a good job. How's that water? Is that your last water
I'm
bottle for
almost
the day?
done. Yep. I have like this much left.
Mm.
Then I've drank a gallon for today for my video. Woo. You guys, we need another idea of what to draw. Unless you want us to be done, because we can be done drawing as well. We can just sit here and
eat M&Ms.
stare at you.
Do you want to finish this? This is what we're drinking.
Is it almost gone?
It is. There's like
Yeah,
a little bit left.
Why not? Don't want to have any more flat champagne since you learned it's not very good.
It's not the worst thing.
Creepy.
That was very
That's all that was
weirdly
left?
loud. Yeah. So
Ooh,
now that we're here,
we don't have any more things you guys want us to make on the Etch-a-Sketch.
I think it might be, what time is it?
Is it almost New Year's somewhere? I mean, obviously somewhere.
Okay, so it's about to be New Year's on the East Coast.
East, yeah.
But not the East Coast
Eastern time. Wait, that means
of all of North America, just the East Coast of the US.
right.
Because it's already, again, Atlantic time, Canada.
That
you
means
know.
Stephen, where you are, it's almost New Year's, right? Because Stephen, are you home, Stephen?
They're in Eastern time, yeah.
Yeah, then it's almost midnight there. There you go.
But I think we should celebrate and go to bed after that.
After they hit Eastern. My phone battery is dying. I have to leave. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Abdullah.
Love you, Abdullah. Thanks for coming.
Have a good night. I hope you
Come
get
get your M&M. Don't forget.
We'll keep it until you come for it.
We have it for you.
You think we're kidding, but we're serious.
We'll keep it forever.
I'll put it in one of the Talenti jars up here.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who wondered, those are Talenti jars.
Talenti ice cream. Talenti ice cream. Did you know? You don't know this. For Christmas, I bought Talenti ice cream for us to eat on Christmas.
Is it
And
in
then
the
I
fridge?
forgot. It's in the freezer. We have Talenti ice cream in the freezer that I bought for us to eat on Christmas because I knew you would like that. And I totally forgot. I remembered like a few days later.
I still love you.
And then it was like, oh, well.
How did I not see it in the freezer? Where
I
is
hid it. It's in the back. You can go find it.
I'm like, I've been in the freezer. I was in the freezer today.
Steven's in Northwest Indiana still, but he's celebrating Eastern time New Year's.
Oh, you did? Wow.
I told you, I buy you some. I thought you would like that. I was going to surprise you, and then I forgot about the surprise. So it's not great, right?
That's actually also, yeah, we've been good at that this year. My parents gave us a present for Caden for Christmas that we forgot about. And then a few days after, this was yesterday or the day before.
Mm-hmm. We talked to them and they were like, did he like, whatever? And we were like, we forgot
we're
to
so
give
sorry.
it to him.
But it was perfect because then he got to open it.
We didn't know we had it. Yeah. So then they got
We
to
just-
watch him open it. Well, I didn't know, I don't think. But
Yeah. They were here a few months ago and my
Mhm.
mom hid it.
Yeah.
From him
Mhm.
and us.
Enough, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
So with our last 12 minutes, anybody have any questions for us? Other than how many
Anyone
M&Ms
want to
have
hear
we
about
eaten?
Jacob's dissertation yet?
It's really very interesting.
Your dissertation. It is actually. I read it, edited the whole thing. It was great. It's very good.
Couldn't have done it without you.
That's not true. You could have. We did a good job with it.
Thank you.
Well, we'll just sit here till you guys have any questions. Draw an Etch-a-Sketch drawing and Etch-a-Sketch. Okay, we can do that. That's a good idea. We're not going yet. We'll just set the timer. How do you set the timer on here?
You just swipe it on. Not that one. That one.
Ready, go.
Circles are very hard on an Etch-a-Sketch.
You missed it. Okay.
Okay.
You said draw an Etch-a-Sketch, drawing an Etch-a-Sketch.
Okay.
So you just drew an Etch-a-Sketch. You didn't draw an Etch-a-Sketch, drawing an Etch-a-Sketch.
Now
Right?
Yes, I see that now. But I read that and I was like, I think what that means is drawing a person holding an Etch-a-Sketch drawing. But
where's your person? I don't see a person.
My brain was kind of like, that's too complicated. So I made my own rules and just decided, you know what? Wow,
Yep,
it's
Kathy
hard.
wins.
Oh,
Thank you. Told you. Mine's definitely.
I tried. Also, it looks kind of like a TV or like an
what?
old-fashioned TV.
It does kind of look like an old-fashioned TV, right? What should we draw now on our Etch-a-Sketches? Etch-a-Sketch competition.
We should have just told everybody we were on the East Coast so that we would truly
be
be
like,
celebrating
"Woo!"
it like 9 minutes from now.
9 minutes.
Although we are truly going to celebrate that also.
My watch has gone on to do not disturb mode.
You know, Washington, D.C., being the capital of the nation, kind of going based on my like Earth concept of it when Earth transitions over, the whole
Mhm.
Earth does. Let's just say that Washington, D.C., because it's on Eastern time.
So in 9 minutes,
Are you guys
it's the
excited?
new year.
That was good. I like that enthusiasm.
Where's your enthusiasm?
Mm.
Your enthusiasm is blinking. Wow,
It died.
what enthusiasm. What else should we do for the next 8 minutes?
Mm. I think I hear fireworks. It's either fireworks or guns.
Might be guns.
Never be too sure here.
Yeah, it's true. True.
I feel like we've kept this fairly interesting until this point, and I
Now we're like, what do we do? Yep,
So-
they're leaving.
so that you can all see, we still have a lot of M&Ms. We haven't eaten all of them,
Mhm.
but I do think that we have made a dent. We should probably make this a tradition.
Mhm.
Sitting here,
Eating
enjoying time
M&Ms.
with our lovely
6 people
friends
who
and
are
family.
watching.
But they've all given it a like, or at least at some point.
We have 7 likes. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you give us a
Oh.
big thumbs up
Thank you.
and like the video.
Okay, see
We
this.
appreciate it.
This is good. That means that somebody was here who liked it, who left. But if they liked it, why did they leave?
Why did you leave? They probably had to leave.
Anybody else have anything they're looking forward to in 2021? Are you looking forward to doing anything in 2021?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to being here,
Wow.
here and like doing more summer. Because when we came here, it was like the end of the summer,
Mhm.
and I really like the summer. So I like it when it's warm. I don't like it when it's cold. So I'm excited to be here for the summer
Mhm.
and yeah, to experience a full summer and even the spring and stuff like that. Because we're still like trying to figure out even like the weather here and
Okay, so there are,
what it's like.
on average, there are 207 days of sun here in Idaho, where we live. Ooh, we're down to 5. Apparently talking about the weather is super
But
bad.
not a good choice.
But either way, there are 207 days of sun. And for the
Mhm.
first like 2.5 months we lived here, it rained once and it was cloudy like twice.
Mhm.
Granted, for the first few weeks, it was smoky because there were all the forest fires.
Yeah, it was like last August.
Yeah. But what's funny about that is now in the last 2 weeks, it has been either super cloudy or super foggy almost every day. And
Yeah.
so I think we're getting all of the 158, if I did my math right, ish, days of
No sun
no sun per year.
right now.
It's like we're getting all of them in a row,
Hmm.
which does kind of make sense.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of funny because it's like, oh, it's cloudy. I'm not used to it being cloudy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, because in Chicago, it felt like every week there were a few days of clouds and a few days of sun.
Yeah, I felt like it was a mix, but here it's different.
Do you guys prefer clouds or sun or both at different times?
I like sun.
Mhm.
For sure.
Me too.
Like,
that was
we have
good.
to come up with something to talk about for the next 5 minutes.
We have 5 more minutes. Y'all are doing great.
And that's funny because it's not even going to be New Year's here.
It will be. Because reality is what we make it, right? I can just switch the VPN to be on the East Coast. and
Set the clocks to
computer
the
will
East
think,
Coast.
everything will think.
Mm-hmm.
Be good.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you guys like spaghetti squash?
We're digging real deep.
See, that sounds like a random question, but that would have been funny. This right here is a spaghetti squash. And we like never ate those. And then we had it at a friend's house a lot of years ago. Wow, people don't like spaghetti squash. We are really
down to 4 people.
apparently the Etch a Sketch was good. It was keeping people involved.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we had spaghetti squash years ago, and then we didn't eat it for a long time. But recently we've had it like once a week. It's good.
Better than
Walnuts on
salmon. Better than your salmon experience.
We've had a lot of salmon in the last few years, and it's been getting older.
I buy a lot. Apparently, I learned Jacob doesn't like it that much.
I do like it, just not every week.
And I like to make it every week. Because it's good for you, probably.
Is salmon good for you? I think it is.
I think it is. Omega-3s, right?
That's what I was going to say. It has omega-3s.
That makes it good for you, right? I think
We're
it
not
is.
professional health people. Just for the record, don't take any of this as professional health advice.
As we sit here and eat our M&Ms.
That's fair.
I think they already know we're not super health people. Yep. How much time do we have left? 3 minutes.
You guys are doing fantastic. All 5 of you.
4
Thank
of you,
you.
because one of them is me. Oh, we have 8 likes, according to my computer.
Ooh. You guys are
Thank
great.
you
We
for
appreciate
liking our
it.
video. We appreciate it. We
I think it's-
always appreciate some likes.
It's funny that we finished all of our beverage prior to it being midnight, because aren't you supposed to like do that at the
We
end?
can cheers our water.
Oh, that's true. I do actually need a drink. Okay, so I'm curious. Ooh, thank you for joining. I'm curious, what do you guys? we lost them. Sorry, I scared them away.
They're like, you saw me.
What do you guys like watching on a live stream? Because I'm going to be honest and say that I don't watch a ton of live streams. We watched one on Christmas Day last week from some people we know, and
On Instagram.
yeah, they were
Right.
doing a puzzle together, which was actually kind of entertaining. But most of the time, I feel like the live streams I've seen are people who just sit there answering questions.
But you guys aren't asking any questions. So we
Not that
can't
we're
answer
blaming
them.
you for that.
It's
your
your
okay.
fault.
I'm the nice one here, as we can all tell. It's okay. Do you?
We gotta do good cop, bad
Whatever you're comfortable with, as long as that's asking questions.
cop.
Did you like that? That's good.
We're almost there. 1 minute.
This means this is when the ball in New York City is dropping, right?
Yes. I don't even
think
know
so.
like what that is. They drop a ball.
Yeah. Times Square. Is that happening this year?
I don't even know. I don't know like anything about it.
Did you know? Fun fact: in Idaho, in Boise, they do in fact drop a large item. I don't think they're doing it this year, but they do in fact drop a large item on New Year's Eve. Does anybody have any guesses what it is?
If you think about it, you'll figure it out.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, because our friends were talking about this.
Okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
Weren't they?
I was trying to figure out how I knew about it. I thought it was somebody else talking about it.
No, that was our friends.
Hello. If you're watching, I do remember that now. I'm assuming
So
you're
they
not one of the
drop.
black people.
You should just tell us what they dropped because it's
Oh,
Happy
it
New Year.
happened. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year on the East Coast.
They drop a large.
Woohoo!
Thank you. We're keeping you all in suspense. They drop
Cheers.
a large
Ours is a
potato.
gift.
They drop a giant potato. That's what they do here in Idaho.
New Year's Eve. Huge potato. I don't think it's a real potato. I think it's fake.
Yep. Okay, should we shut this baby down?
No, we should wait until we have a full 2 hours because right now we're at 1 hour, 59 seconds. 1 hour,
We can
59
count down.
minutes.
Ready? We're going to count down and then we're going to end it. You ready to end it?
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
6,
5, 4, 3,
Bye, everybody.
2.
Love
Thank you for watching. 1.
See
Woo!
ya.
Happy New Year!
Oh, your deep stream.